Hello everyone, welcome back. In first part of this percentage, we learned some basics of percentage, how to find the percent value, converting them fractional to decimal form and vice versa. Right? So I hope you understood them. If you don't understand, please watch them again and let me know if you have any doubt. Now let's continue with the second part of this. So here we are finding the percentage of what number. So the number is missing, but the value is given. Alright. For example, here 9 is 25% of what number? Alright. Now to find this, let's see, let the number is x. Alright. Now I have given that 25% of x is 9. Means what? Let me write this. 25% of x is equals to 9. And now we have to find the value of x. So we already learned that how to write this. 25 upon 100 into x is equals to 9. Now to find this value of x, I have to multiply this 9 by the reciprocal of this number. Okay. Now you already learned what is the reciprocal. Yes. So 100 upon 25. As I said, don't multiply it first. First of all, try to cancel out. Okay. So 25 one times, 25 four times, and we can say that 9 times 4, which is 36. Now that means 25% of 36 is 9. Alright. I hope you get it. Alright. Same way. Now 75% of what number is 15. So let the number be x. Alright. So 75% of x is equals to 15. And I can find x. So 75 upon 100 into x is equals to 15. X is equals to 15 into 100 upon 75. You already learned that the simplified form of 100 upon 75. Yes. And then you can say x is equals to, you can cancel out this 3 and 5, 15 also. So what do we get? 5 into 4, which is x equals to 20. Alright. So that means 75% of 20 is 15. Alright. I hope you understood this. Great. Alright. Medha deposited 20% of her money in bank. After spending 20% of the remainder, she has left with 4,800. So, how much did she originally have? Alright. So, let's say she has x rupees originally. So, she had x rupees originally. Now, she deposited 20% of her money and she left with 80% of that, correct? So, 100% minus 20% is what? 80%. She left, okay, after depositing in bank. Alright. Now, 80% of x is what? 80% of x is equals to 80 upon 100 times x. So we can write this as 0 cancel and I can write this as 0.8x. Okay. Now she is spending 20% of this 0.8x and she left with 4,800. So she spent 20% of 0.8x. Okay. Therefore, she left with she left with, again, what I can say, 80% of 0.8x. Okay, and it is given that 80% of 0.8x is 4,800 rupees. Okay, so therefore what I can say, 80% of 0.8x is equals to 4,800 rupees. This is given. Okay, alright. And now I can simplify this. So what can I say, 80% upon 100, 80% is 80 upon 100 into again 0.8. So 8 upon 10, x is equals to 4,800. Now as I said, okay, we'll just cancel out the 0 and then I'll find x by taking the numbers on the other side. So I'll write 10 and 10 up, the reciprocal of this. Okay, so I have to write 8 and to 8. And now before I multiply, I'll just simplify them. So 8 one times and 8 600 I'll get. And again if I'll simplify them, okay, by cancelling out, and then I'll get x is equals to 7,500. So she has 7,500 rupees originally. So you have to write this answer, okay? The whole statement, 7,500 rupees originally she had. Alright? Perfect. Okay. Now, in an examination, there are 3 papers, each of 100 marks. A candidate obtained 53 marks in the first, 75 marks in second paper. How many marks must the candidate obtain in third paper to get an overall of 70% marks? Alright. Interesting question. Alright. So, see what is given to us. First exam, I mean total 3 exams were there. Okay. So, let me write it. Exam to obtain marks obtained, and total marks. So first exam she obtained 53 out of 100. Second exam 75 out of 100. And let's say in third exam we have to find. So let's say third exam she obtained x marks out of 100. Okay. So what is the total here? How much we are getting? This is 300 and this is nothing but, if I'll add them, I'll get 128 plus x. Correct. Now the total percentage value. So total percent, overall percent, let me write that, overall percent obtained is equals to total marks obtained upon total marks into 100. Okay. When I write these values, I'll get 100. See, total percent is 70% she got. So 128 plus x upon total marks is 300 into 100. Correct? Now, do it carefully. Okay, solve it carefully. You have to cancel out the 0 first and then cross multiply this 3 with 70. So what do we get? 70 into 3, 210 is equals to 128 plus x. Now we know that how to solve that. Correct? So if we solve, x is equals to 210 minus 128, and on solving that, x is equals to, you'll get 82 marks. Correct? So she has to obtain 82 marks in the third paper. I hope you get it. Alright. Well done. Now, increase or decrease percent value. So, percent increase is equals to the increased value minus the original value upon original value into 100. Okay. So, basically it is nothing but whatever the change you are getting upon the original value into 100. Now, let's understand with the example. So, the annual salary of Sarah increased from 20 lakhs to 24 lakhs. Okay. Find the percent increase. So, the percent increase is equals to, what was the increased value? 24 lakhs. Correct? Minus 20. Yeah. Upon original was 20. Right? So, you have to put that. Times 100. Write the formula when you solve the question. Okay? When now on simplifying this, what do I get? 4 lakhs. I'm sorry, I have to write 4, right? Upon 20 into 100. Now cancel the zeros. And what do we get? 40 upon 2, which is 20%. Okay, so her salary increased by 20%. You have to write the final answer. Okay. All right. Okay. Now percent decreases is nothing but original value minus decreased value upon original value. See, here only the change, okay? While decreasing, you have to subtract the decreased value from the original. For increased percent, you have to subtract from the new value and the old value. Alright. Now let's understand this. The number of illiterate persons in a country decreased from 150 lakhs to 100 lakhs in 10 years. So what is the percent decrease? So write the formula. Percent decrease is nothing but original value. Original was 150. I am not writing lakhs, okay? Because lakhs anyway getting cancelled out. 150 and the decrease value is 100 upon the original was 150 into 100. Simplify this, okay? See, my very common mistake, okay? Students are cancelling 150 and 150. So that's wrong. Don't ever do it. Okay? 150 minus 100, first of all, you have to subtract this two. So you'll get 50 upon 150 into 100. And while simplifying this, what do we get? 0, 0 cancelled out. 1 and 3. So 100 upon 3. You can write this into mixed fraction form only. So 33, 1 upon 33. So 33, 1/3% is decreased. Okay, this much decreased in population. Alright, great. Now, the cost of a flower vase got increased by 12%. Okay. If the current cost is 896, find the original cost. Easy. So what to find original cost? So let the original cost is X rupees. Alright. Now percent increase here. Okay. Percent increase is given. So percent increase is equals to the original value. You have to find the change. Okay. So that is nothing but increased value 896 minus the original upon the original, okay, into 100. I'm putting everything in the formula. The formula we have just learned in the previous question, okay. So you have to put this, and this percent increase value is given as 12. So we have to find the value of x. So how to find this? See what I can do. I can take this as 896 minus x, okay, into 100 is equals to 12x. Now we can simplify this as 896 minus you have to multiply it by 100. Apply the distributive property, okay. So you can write two zeros here, and 100x is equals to 12x. Now you know how to solve this, right? So bring the 100x on the other side. So 896 is equals to 100 plus 12x, 100x plus 12x. So what do we get? 112x, and therefore x is equals to, you have to divide by 112. So x is equals to nothing but, yes, it is 800 rupees. So the original price of vase is 800 rupees, okay. I hope you understood this, right? Great. Okay. All right. Now, this is very interesting question, okay? Bhavya earns 50,000 per month and spend 80% of it, okay? Due to pay revision, monthly income increased by 20%, okay? And she spent 20% more. Find her new savings. Alright? Do you understand the question? See, her old salary was given. Previous salary was how much? 50,000. Alright? And then you have to find uh, uh, for the increased salary. What is the savings? New savings. So, and she spent 80% of the 50%. So, let's write this. Okay? 80% of 50% of 50,000. Okay, so is nothing but 80 upon 100 into 50,000. What do we get if we simplify this? 0 0 cancelled out, you'll get 40,000. So this 40,000 is what? This is nothing but her spending. Okay, how much she spent? So she spent 40,000. Now what they are saying, due to the salary rise, she spent 20% more, and salary rise is also 20%. So let's find new salary. New salary is equals to how much? 20% of 50,000, correct? So let's write it out. Which is nothing but new salary increased, okay? Increase, which is equals to, you'll get 10,000. So her salary is increased by 10,000 rupees, okay? Now let's find, she spent 20% more. So new spending, new spending equals 20% of 20% of how much? this 40,000 whatever she was spending. Okay, this is the old spending and you can find this as 8,000 rupees. So she can spend 8,000 more. So this is increase. Okay, so what I can say now, her savings, new savings. So see, her total salary was 50,000 and she was spending 40,000. So previous saving, okay, previous saving is equals to 50,000 minus her expenditure was 40,000, which is nothing but 10,000. And now new saving. So her salary increased by 10,000 and her expenditure increased by 8,000. So new saving increase. Okay, new savings increase is equals to 10,000 minus 8,000, which is equals to 2,000. Correct? So her new savings, total savings equals to 10,000 plus 2,000, which is equals to 12,000 rupees. Correct? You understood? We found her total expenditure for old salary. We found how much salary is increased. Okay. Then how much expenditure increased, and then we found the savings. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Now this is a level up question. Okay. The number line is given here. Some values are missing and you have to find these missing values. Alright. Okay. Now it is very easy. Okay. Don't be afraid of the number line. Now see 0. Now 1 upon 10 or 0 0.1. So how many percent value? Yes, it is very easy, 10%. Now 20% is given, already given. So 20%, if I write as 20 upon 100. So what is the simplest form? Good job, 2 upon 10. And the decimal value is 0 0.2. 30%, 3 upon 10 and 0 0.3. Easy. Then comes 40%. Now you can immediately say that, right? 4 upon 10 or the simplified form. Okay, the fraction in the lowest form they are saying. So it is nothing but 2 upon 5 here. Alright, 50% ratio is 1/2. Correct? Lowest form. And it is 0 0.5. 3 upon 5. So it is 60% and 0 0.6. Then comes 70%, which is nothing but 7 over 10 and 0 0.7. Correct? 8 upon, 80 upon 100. So you can write in the simplest form how? Yes, divide by 2. So what you will get? 4 upon 5. So you can write this as 4 upon 5 and this as 0 0.8%, 90%. And you can write this as 0 0.9 and this is 100% 1, right? So I hope you understood this also. Okay, if you have solved along with me, that's amazing. If you can't solve that, please watch the video again and solve them again. Alright, if you have any doubt, please write in the comment box and let me know if you have any other doubts. Okay, I'll just answer your queries. Thank you for watching this session.